Good morning. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our TGIF edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. I see that there are quite a few people that have come in this morning. Let me see. I see Valerie, good morning. I see Alice, good morning to you. I see, who else do I see? Jay, good morning to you. And Miguel, you have been up since after 4 a.m. and it's now 5:57 where you are. You're uploading a video. Why aren't I on live now? Oh goodness, Miguel. Miguel was on early and was wanting to chat, was wanting to watch somebody, and I wasn't on. He was up very early. Well, I have been up since 5:30 this morning. Yesterday was a busy day and got a lot done. And I made 4 loaves of bread. We were out, and so yeah, I had to make bread yesterday. So I made bread. I filmed another recipe for the other channel. I crocheted. Looky. I have some crochet that I was doing, and I want to talk to you about this yarn. We have got to talk about this yarn. Yeah. We got to talk about it. Got to. And so last night when it was time for bed, it was well past time for bed, and I just didn't have the energy to do another round of dishes. Mom helped me with the dishes yesterday, but I had a stack. And plus the bread came out late, so I was waiting for it to cool so that I could bag it up. And so anyway, yeah, it was a long day yesterday. So this morning I knew I didn't have the coffee ready. Usually I'll have the coffee ready and all Mom has to do is hit the button on our tea kettle to heat up the water, because she does the Melita pour over coffee, which is really very good. And so I always have that all set up. I didn't have that set up. Plus the sink was full of dishes. The dishwasher had clean dishes because we had turned it on. And so I needed to do some work this morning. So I've been up early. I already had my coffee. So I'm actually right now working on, oh golly. I'm working on, I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to drink a Dr. Pepper Zero. And, oh my goodness, Willie, good morning. It's good to see you. You have food in the crock pot for homemade chicken soup today. Yum, Miguel. That sounds wonderful. I love putting food in the crock pot. I love it. And you know what? I read somewhere, I made this mistake, right? I made a mistake because, I kind of like overthink like the food and everything, right? And the safety of the food. And that's why I have a hard time eating fish that I buy in the stores, because of the mercury and where did it come from? Was it farmed? Was it blah, blah, blah? How was it processed? All that stuff, right? I overthink these things. So anyway, I joined this group, and it was supposed to be, getting rid of toxins in your world and everything. And they started talking about crock pots, of all things. And I'm like, leave my crock pot alone. And they started talking about how the crock itself could be leaching lead into your system and all this stuff and everything. And I was really sad. But I did some research, and according to the FDA, they do random testing, and if you have a newer model of crock pot, you don't have to worry. And any slow cooker, really, not just crock pot brand, it's like any slow cooker. So when I said crock pot, I really meant any slow cooker, including Crock-Pot. But Crock-Pot Company did put something out saying that they didn't even use lead in their making of the Crocs anymore. So, so that's good. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Yay! Oh my gosh. I mean, because I was really sad. I was like, I'm not going to be able to cook with my crock pot anymore. That is not happening. Not happening. Valorie's ready for a nap. Valerie has a new grandbaby, a new grandson she's taking care of right now. And oh my goodness. Okay. So anyway, yeah, it's Friday before Christmas. Are you ready? It doesn't matter if you have everything made, if you have everything purchased, if you have everything wrapped. Christmas is still going to come, and Christmas is what's in your heart. So it's okay if you don't have the perfect meal, the perfect gift, the perfect tree, the perfect anything. It doesn't matter, because it's what's in your heart. I'm just thinking back to 1 year ago when me and my husband and my mom and dad, we were all sick with, that flu pandemic thing we were all sick. Dad and my husband ended up in the hospital. This was all over Christmas. My husband came home. He had to have a surgery, and it just, my dad was in rehab until February. And so, Christmas was not in a box last year. It was not in a tree. It was not in, even a meal. It wasn't in anything. It was just what was in our heart. And so, Valerie got her Christmas gift early. You did, Valerie, that precious, precious grandson of yours. Oh my goodness. So, and Christmas is about a baby boy that was born to come save the world. And so that's the real meaning behind Christmas. And good morning, Donna. It's good to see you. Good to see you. And so, yes, amen, Miguel, Jesus is perfect. And that's what Christmas is about. That's for real. For real. So anyway, it doesn't matter if you don't have everything ready. Just take a deep breath and everything's going to be okay, right? Right. Good morning, Lydia. Your family won't have Christmas until next week. Most of your family isn't able to do it this week. And see, there you go. If it works for you, it's what's in your heart. And, Valerie, your granddaughter was born on Christmas Day. Oh, what a special gift that is. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I picked up a Dr. Pepper. You are right. I got some Dr. Pepper this morning. It made you happy, Donna? Oh, my goodness. Good morning, Enchanson. It's good to see you. You got your coffee? Good. Well, I've been up since 5:30, and I've already drank my coffee, and I needed something cool, so I've got some Dr. Pepper. Nikki, Christmas is any day that we're together. That's right. That's right. Any day that you celebrate it. So anyway, I think sometimes when we're young and, we have young kids and everything. Oh, Valerie has strong coffee, I bet. Valerie, oh my goodness, that little boy is probably going to keep you hopping. Yes. Sometimes we put too much stress on ourselves. Miguel did a video yesterday on his Who Knows channel where he was collecting greenery. Nice. He went to the lake and collected greenery. That's nice. You know, a lot of times people will hang greenery in their home for Christmas. Oh goodness. He has, someone that was born on Christmas Day, and he celebrates his birthday July 1st. That's funny. He does a half birthday. That's funny. I know someone who celebrates her birthday month and also celebrates her half birthday. She does both. And this girl, oh my goodness, her birthday is in April. And she signs up for all of the free things. Like she signs up for all the apps that give you free things. And then on her birthday, especially on her birthday week, she will go around and get like her free donut from here, her free sandwich from here. She racks it up. And I know 1 year, that girl had like 40 some free things that 1 month for her birthday. She made sure she went around and got all of her free things. And it's kind of funny, it was just kind of like a hobby kind of a thing, almost like a game for her. And so anyway, yes, Miguel, I did check out Sarah Sack, and I also checked out the other lady, and I can't think of her name right at the moment, Allison something. And I did check her out too. And so let's talk about this yarn. Can we talk about this yarn? So for one thing, I'm using my J-hook, my Clover Amour J-hook. I love my Clover Amour hooks, right? And so let's see. Okay. First of all, let's look at this yarn, and then I'm going to show you what I've done. And Valerie's trying to finish up a quilt for a customer that has a brain tumor. Oh no, doesn't have long to live, and she needs it for her daughter for Christmas. Oh, bless her. Bless her. And so here is the yarn that I want to talk about. Yarn Bee, Soft and Sleek Chunky. Now, I hope, see, this fell on the floor and I have a dog hair on it already. Oh my goodness. So I am hoping, and I will check it out, but I'm hoping that they have not discontinued this yarn, because I'm just now working with it and I absolutely love it. It's soft. It is easy to work with. It makes your projects soft and a little bit squishy, not over squishy. You don't want over squishy, but look at this. So this is the top of the hat that I'm doing. And it doesn't look chunky. It's a 5 weight. It's a 5 weight yarn. So it is chunky, but it's not like this chunky, which says it's a 5 weight, but it has to be a 6 weight. There's no way that it is soft enough for a baby hat. It is so soft. It's called Soft and Sleek Chunky. And it is so soft and squishable. And, I just really like it. You would be able to make a baby hat in no time in this. Oh my goodness. And because right now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 rows complete. And I think that the pattern that I'm following said 7 or 8 for the top of the hat. So I'm making this as a men's hat. Yes, you can't work with black yarn anymore. I know. Oh, Nikki got 2 big balls of Bernat blanket yarn from her Secret Santa at work. Yay! That's amazing. Oh my gosh, your Secret Santa knows you, girl. Yes. That's wonderful. That is so wonderful. Oh my goodness. Nothing says I love you like yarn. Oh, Nikki, I just saw that. They love you. They love me, she said. And I said that before I even saw that. That's so funny. So black yarn, if you have a hard time with it, try one of those neck lights because that will shine right down on it, and it may help ease it a little bit. Yeah, if it hurts your eyes, then definitely just stay away from it. I know, if you make something, they say, this is the saying, if somebody makes you something with black yarn, you know they love you. Because it is really hard to work with. Just because of the dark color, it's harder to see the stitches and, all that. But this isn't so bad because look, with it being a chunky, look, see, I have a small hand, but there you go. That's what did I say? 6 rows, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 rows. So there you go. But yeah, I am really liking this yarn. I have not ever worked with this brand and this size 5 yarn before. So, and when I started working with it, I thought, what in the world were you thinking, Barbara? You got black yarn. You can't see this. So I had to turn on a little bit of lights, and then, as soon as I got past this first little section, it got easier because the more it spreads out, the easier it is to see the stitches. But when you're like right here in the center, it is hard to spot all of the stitches. But anyway, yeah. Yes, Alice, use your neck light, definitely. Definitely. I haven't used my neck light in quite a while. I'll have to charge it up and make sure that it's charged up so that I can use it. But yeah, I really like this yarn. This is the, and I really do like the Premier puzzle yarn too. Now this yarn is a little bit, it's less chunky than the Premier puzzle, but it's the perfect amount of chunk for a hat. It really is. It really is. And because it, I'm using a J hook, and this says to use a 6.5 millimeter K hook, which, is just the next size up. But so I think if I used a K hook, then this would be, extra loose and just feel really good. But I don't have any problem with the J hook and this yarn. So yeah, I thought, crazy girl, why did you buy this black yarn? But honestly, I bought that yarn about 2 years ago. It was still in a bag, and I just found it. So, oh my goodness. Oh, Lydia, yes. Do you see this? This little snowman right here? This is, now I have a pattern for him. Alice, help me out. What did I call it? This is the twist doll? No. Swirly doll? No. I can't remember what I called it. Anyway, I have a pattern. I have a tutorial for this little guy. And so we've got the arms, we have the legs, spiral. Thank you, Miguel. Spiral doll. And this is the spiral doll. Why can I never remember that name? And I have a tutorial for it. Curly doll. You call it a spiral doll, and I called it a curly doll. Okay, thank you, Alice. Thank you. So you know what? Let's just make it up, right? Spiral, curly. Anyway, so the legs are just curly cues, right? And then we have the snowballs for the feet and the hands, and then the snowball for the head, and a little nose and some safety eyes, and then the hat. How cute is the hat? This, I do have a tutorial for it. It didn't take long. These little spirally things don't take long at all. And of course the head is just, a round ball. We can do that, right? The hat, super easy. You just basically do, just do a straight and then gather it. And then this pom-pom, super easy. He's ready for a snowball fight. Snowball fight. So this one I turned into a snowman. And then I have this one right over here is a sleepy doll. And then Alice made the Mandalorian. And, or let's see, it's called The Child, but I can't think of what it's called. Anyway. And she made an elf and several other dolls. You can just basically do any kind of doll you want with this. But anyway, super cute. There's a pattern on my channel. Thanks to Alice. Alice gave me that pattern. And whoop, here we go. So right now he's a melty snowman. Yeah. So, I need some Dr. Pepper. So let me see what you guys have been talking about. Let me see. Oh, you were stranded yesterday, Miguel. 2 minutes away. Aw. Oh my goodness. Perfect amount of chunk. Yes. Oh. Yes. Baby Yoda. Thank you. Why do I always forget Baby Yoda? Yeah. He's having a meltdown, isn't he? It's an old vintage pattern. Yes. Yes. So, and so basically with this, you can turn it into whatever you like. If you have, a little boy that likes John Deere tractors, use John Deere green. Do whatever floats your boat, because you can turn this little guy into just about anything. Nikki says she's loving vintage at the moment. And Chanson loves the vintage patterns too. Yeah. Yeah. Valerie wants to move closer to you, Alice. Get lots of crocheting done. Absolutely. I know. Alice is like a crochet machine, let me tell you. Oh, guess what? So remember how I had a goal to empty that one box? Well, I never got it emptied, but guess who did? My mom. Can you see right here and right here? There are 2 squares that have purple yarn. And then, let me ease this up a little bit. She filled my bookcase with books, and she filled all the way up to the top with yarn, and even some on top. So, thanks to Mom, I've got some yarns, some more yarn stashed, but we both decided that I need to get the shelving up. And I've decided how I'm going to do it. So on the wall that I'm facing, let me turn it so that you can see, and let me describe to you what I want to do, and y'all give me your opinions and your thoughts and everything, and I'll throw it all in my head and jumble it all around and then see what I come up with, okay? So let me turn you around so that you can see this wall. Okay, so do you see this wall? I'm going to back up just a little bit. So do you see the plug right there? Right there. So that is the plug that my television is supposed to plug into. So I'm going to move this curio cabinet, which is right here on the left. Let me move this down. You can see me in the mirror. That's so funny. So here's the window, and then to the left here is the yarn, okay? And then the window is that left wall, and then that's in a corner. That curio is in a corner, and then this is the flat wall, and then here's the door, okay? So see that corner right there. So on this wall, I'm thinking, like under that plug, I'm going to do one long 12-inch deep, or maybe 11.5-inch deep, but deep enough, one long shelf that goes from corner to corner on this wall. And that way, because my TV that I have is on a stand, it's a flat screen TV, but it has a stand, and I don't think that I can attach it. I don't think I can attach it to the wall, like with a holder. So I think what I'll need to do is set it on a shelf, because some of those older TVs, that if they have the feet, you're not able to attach it with the holder. When my son comes in January, because he doesn't have a day off until January, when he comes in January, I'll have him look at it and tell me if I can either hang it or if I can or if I need to put it on a shelf. But if I have to put it on a shelf, no big deal, because I'll have that one long shelf, and then on either side here and here of the TV, I'll have shorter shelves, like maybe 2 more going up to the ceiling, maybe with like 18 inches in between. And yes, a TV like that, and have shelving unit all around. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is to put framed by yarn. You got it, Nikki. That is exactly what I'm thinking. Frame that television with all the yarn. And so anyway, I do want shelving to go, like, start 18 inches from the floor, and then every 18 inches I can get five shelves if I do every 18 inches, because the ceilings are 9 feet tall. So basically, let's see, 18 and 18, and then so maybe 3 shelves, and then like all the way across, and then 2 shelves on either side. So anyway, what do you think? Okay, Nikki thinks that it's a good idea. I think that will give me a lot of space, and then also having the first shelf 18 inches off the ground, I can put totes under there, which will be really helpful, right? Because I know I'm always going to have some totes of something or other. So yeah, and then I think that curio, I think I might move to this back corner right here, unless I move it to a whole different room, which I may. I don't have another room that I can put it in. I don't have another corner that I can put it in. Let me put it that way. Yeah, I don't have another corner that I can put it in. But, so that's, that's okay. That's all right. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. I may get rid of that corner curio. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But for right now, that's what I'm thinking. So, you've seen I showed you the video of my mom's cookie jars, right? And the shelves for the cookie jars. The shelves for the cookie jars are 8 inches wide. But I think for this one, I would need to go 10 to 12 inches wide. just because of the television. Plus, I want to be able to line the shelves with yarn, with my finished crochet items. Okay, Alice says, I think the curio cabinet would look great with your finished crochet items. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I could just display them all in there, right? Lydia says, I would have yarn in it. Oh my goodness. I could just put the one shelf and just stack it high, right? With yarn. Make it like a rainbow. That does sound like fun too. I like having the finished objects, like the finished amigurumi and all of that. I have to find sassafras. I have to find my little goat that I crocheted. I haven't found her yet. She's in a box somewhere. She's in a tote. And but anyway, so I can't really empty any more of these totes of yarn until I have a place to put the yarn. So anyway, Mom really helped out though, because she emptied a couple totes for me, and I like that idea too, Nikki. And so yeah, she helped me out a lot. So this one section right here, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 high. It just has cotton. So this one is just cotton, and some of it is a cotton mix. So it could be with a little bit of acrylic or some bamboo or something like that. But the majority of each skein is cotton, like 85% cotton and 15% viscose or, whatever. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. Oh, so what is on your hook today? I don't think we talked about that, but I want to know what's on your hook. You saw what was on my hook, and it's this hat, and I really, really like it. This room is nice and bright, and I can see better in here. So I've got a makeshift desk set up. Oh, my nose is itching. Excuse me. I have a makeshift desk set up in the living room on my coffee table, and I need to get all that out and put it on this table and get this room. I really need to just at least clear off some part of this room, of that table, so that I can use it as a work table. Oh, let me see. Oh, how did my mom get the yarn way up there? She got a step stool. She got a step stool and got up there. I know. Yep. Thank you for the bless you. You finished all the dolls, but maybe there's some ends that you didn't see, Nikki. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you for the bless you. Oh my goodness, Nikki, you have some ends that you didn't weave in? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, goodness gracious. So, listen, if you haven't seen my other channel, Cedarcroft, yesterday, my mom's mac and cheese recipe. You can't find your black pepper, Miguel. Catherine, good morning. You're crocheting a scarf from Bag O' Days pattern. It's a new pattern. Oh, I gotta check that out. I've made several things from Bag O' Day, and all of her patterns are really good. Not only are they really good, but she's easy to follow too. Nikki says, shocking that she hasn't, that she has some ends that need weaving in. Oh my goodness. So if you like mac and cheese, my mom has a recipe that she has been making this mac and cheese for 60 years. And she found the recipe back in the day on a box of Velveeta. and then she kind of tweaked it to make it her own. And so, make it how she liked it. So if you haven't seen that, head on over to the Cedarcroft channel. Thank you, Donna. She said, I love you and your mom. The mac and cheese looks so good. Yeah. And it is good. It's delicious. So she does not put bacon in her mac and cheese. Her mac and cheese is pure baked mac and cheese. She's a purist when it comes to mac and cheese. Yeah, and I kind of am too. I just like that good mac and cheese, and I don't like it too cheesy either. Yeah, that mac and cheese, you can't wait to make it. Nice, Catherine. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So anyway, I have a link down below for my Cedarcroft channel, and also, I still have the address to my old P.O. box, and right now all of my mail is being forwarded. So I don't have a P.O. box here yet. I have not done that yet. So it's just being forwarded. So, if you have anything to send, you can go ahead and send it to that address. It'll just be delayed a little bit as it gets forwarded, and I will change that address once I get a new one. So, okay. But yes, let's see. Jay is working on a whip blanket. Nice, nice. That's awesome. I still have to find my scrap blanket. I know it, I think it might still be at the cabin. I really think it is. Because it was in one of my totes, a clear tote, and I could see right in it what it is, and I'm just not able to spot it. So I think that it must still be at the cabin. And that was the blanket that I was going to put on the guest bed. So our poor guest bed doesn't have a quilt on it yet, but I can find a quilt to put on it, so that's not a problem. Find some blankets, because it gets a little cold here at night, and so our guests are going to need a blanket, don't you think? Yeah. But I love making blankets because they're just, especially if it's like a repeat, like a 2-row repeat or a 1-row repeat or even a 5-row repeat. You get the rhythm going and you just go, go, go. So anyway, that's always good. What else are you working on today? I can't find something? Yes, you're right. You can bring your own. Oh, that is funny, Nikki. You'll bring your own blanket and just, yeah. We don't have any boxes in the pantry. I think they have all been emptied, and everything is up in the attic, what needs to go up in the attic. And so really, honestly, I don't think Mom has any boxes. Maybe she might have one box, but I think she's pretty much organized. She's been working on that. We still have some boxes in our bedroom that we need to go through. And mostly it's just this room right here. So, and until I get some shelving, yeah, it's going to be this way. So it'll be okay. It'll all work out. And I keep looking around and I keep seeing yarn everywhere. In all of these totes, I see yarn. There's so much yarn in this room, and I can't wait to get it up on the shelf. And yeah, it's going to be great. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to let you go. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day and a great weekend. Merry Christmas to everyone. Monday morning, Christmas morning, I will not be coming live. So I just hope that you are able to sleep in and enjoy the day. like I said, Christmas is in your heart. If you're not with family on Christmas Day, just know that that I'm thinking about you. And oh, you wish that yours worked up that fast? Every stitch is in the back loop. Oh, yes, yes. Merry Christmas to everyone. And if I have a moment on Christmas Day, I might pop in. My sweet sister-in-law is going to be here, so we may come in the room and just say hello to everybody. If we can steal away, but you know, that'll be a surprise if we do. So I'm not going to schedule anything. But I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, a Merry Christmas, and just many blessings to you over this holiday season. And I will see you on Wednesday. So take care. Much love to everybody. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Bye, everyone.